consecutive plays. 1st and 10 at the Dragon, 23-yard line. Jared Payne, Tayshawn Johnson go wide to the right. Go with a tight end set to that side as well. Now Lassiter changing the play as he looks in at Coach Embry. Handoff again to Calvert. Big hole at the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Bounces off a man all the way down to the 8-yard line. As Cedric Calvert on the run, removed the chains. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Lumberjacks. And that time, David, Dewitt stacked 6 men in the box. And Warren still blew up open hole. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Delfino stays in as the fullback. Now he moves up on the line at the tight end. Laster hands off to Calvert again. He's at the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. And Warren made that look too easy.
They did.
They marched it down the field.
That was, wow.
49 yards. And I think 7 plays. And the Lumberjacks are on the board.
6 plays.
6 plays. 5 runs and 1 pass. And the Lumberjacks go up 6-0 with 9:58 left to go here in the opening quarter. Jose Jacinto on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Hollingsworth. Snaps down, kick on its way, and it is good. 7-0 our score. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in a moment.
Robert Motor Company is open and here to serve you. Whether you are in the market for a new or a used vehicle, stop by and see their large selection. But you need to hurry because low prices means inventory will sell out quick. Now is the time to drive away in that vehicle you have always wanted. Robert Motor Company is open and sanitizing daily, and also delivery options are available. Visit the showroom or give them a call at 870-367-5353 or view the inventory online at roburnautomotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust.
Jacinto will sky kick it. It's returned, and the ball is loose on the ground up at the 43-yard line. We'll see who comes out with it. They're going to say DeWitt recovered their own fumble. On the return for them was Owen Lubick. He got stripped of the football, but luckily one of his teammates fell on it. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. They'll mark it at their own 45-yard line. Warren leading 7-0. David Warren scoring drive.
6 plays, 49 yards, took 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
5 plays and 1 run. 5 runs and 1 pass. 1st and 10. Eli Ashcraft, the starting quarterback. They'll go with a pistol formation. Going to hand it off to the tailback up the middle. He's hit at the line. He'll fall forward for a yard out to the 46-yard line. There's Maddox Lassiter in on the stop. Connor McDermott's in on the stop for the Lumberjacks. And Aiden Weaver. A gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. It's number 11. That is the Owen Lubick. He's the tailback. Again, Ashcraft, this time they'll spread the field, go with trip receivers wide to the left. So we look to see them run the football most of the night, but here they are opening up, spreading the field. Trip receivers wide left, one comes wide to the right. Ashcraft going to hand it off again. Lubick up the middle has got some room across midfield to the Lumberjack 45-yard line. Going to be very close to the 1st down. Don't know where they spot the football. They're going to spot it at the 46 and needed to get to the 45. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 now for the Dragons. 3rd and 1. Now in at running back, we've got a different running back. Got Xander Bohent, number 40. They'll line up on the left side of Ashcraft. Lubick moves up as a fullback. One to throw. Quick out route. It's going to be thrown. Going to be incomplete. Out at the 42-yard line. Pass intended out there for David Pina. DeWitt's going to go for it here on 4th and 1. David early in the ball game from their own 46-yard line.
Dumas knows what they're looking at.
7-0 Lumberjacks leading. DeWitt going to line up to go for it. 4th and 1 from their own 46-yard line. Warren will put 7 in the box. Linebackers ease up. Going to hand it off. Libick he's got the first down. He's hit at the line, pushes the pile forward all the way down to the 40. Going to be a gain of 7 on the play before he's finally brought down.
You know, that play call on 3rd down tells you that they had already made up their mind what they were going to do, that if they didn't have the first down off of that, they were going to line up and go for it.
1st and 10 for the Dragons at the Lumberjack 39-yard line. Again, they hand it off right up the middle. This one's going to go for a yard, and that's about all.
And that was 40.
Yeah, Bonehart on the carry. A gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 7:53 to go here in the opening quarter. Warren leading 7-0. If you joined us late, Warren took the opening drive from their own from the Dragon 49. Took them 6 plays to get it in. And now DeWitt trying to answer. They hand it off to the flanker. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be dropped for a yard loss back at the 40-yard line. And that was Maddox Lassiter shooting through from his linebacker spot to make the stop on number 8, Ben Hackney. Actually a loss of 2. So it'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd and 11. And if you're DeWitt, you don't want to be in this 3rd down and long situation.
No.
But the Warren defense loves it. 3rd and 11. They're bringing another big fullback. It's number 33, Dylan Burks. Ashcraft rolling to his left. Flags come in. Fires over the middle. It's complete down at the Lumberjack 26-yard line. But there's a flag.
Holding on the offense. Bring it back.
Yeah, there's a flag back from the head umpire.
Because that running back you were talking about grabbed on to the first man through.
Holding the call against the Dragons. So instead of 3rd and 11, it's going to be 3rd and 21.
2nd and 21.
3rd.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 21. So mark it all the way back at the DeWitt 47-yard line. 3rd down and long. Ball in the center of the field. Dragons moving from left to right. They'll spread it out, go empty backfield and 5 wide. Ashcraft calling for it. Warren got the blitz coming. Ashcraft rolling, dumps it off underneath, complete at midfield. Going to get it to the 48, and that's all. It'll be a 4-5-yard gain. And DeWitt's going to be looking at a 4th down and long. Warren's defense, Jalen Lee, boy. Coach Embry talked about him on a pregame. He plays wild.
He does. He comes after the ball.
It'll be 4th down and 18. Or 4th and 19. The Dragons will send their punting unit on. That's the quarterback. There's their punter. And it looks like Warren's going to send Jakari Lee back deep. So they'll punt it. It's a high, wobbly kick, short. It's going to hit at the 25-yard line and bound out of bounds back up at the 26. It's going to be about a 22-yard punt. And Warren's going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. So I say that's where it went out of bounds. 6:04 remaining here in the first quarter. Warren leading 7-0. Their second offensive possession of the night. And they were kind of flawless on that first possession.
They were too good.
Jakari Lee and Jared Payne split wide right. Tayshawn Johnson comes wide left. Lassiter out of the shotgun. 4-man front defensively. Play action. Gets it complete to Tayshawn. One-on-one out over the 30 to the 35 and run out of bounds up at the 36-yard line. Going to be right at the 1st down marker. And I believe he's got it. They put the spot right there. Not looking to say he's just shy.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be less than a yard. Look at where the ball is and looking at the chain on the other side. I don't think he's got it. But they're not going to bring the chains across to measure. So 2nd down and less than a yard for the Lumberjacks from their own 36-yard line. Handoff to Calvert. Calvert cuts it to the outside. He's across the 40. 1st down and middle. He'll go out to the 45-yard line. And we'll move the chains. It'll be a first down. We saw Cedric Calvert that time, David. Normally he runs north and south, but he saw there was nothing there.
He bounced it, found his hole, turned it up.
So 1st and 10 Lumberjacks from their own 45. Warren leading 7-0. Second possession of the night. Again, Lee and Payne go wide right. Tayshawn comes wide left. Throw the bubble screen again, complete to Tayshawn. He's hit immediately this time as he catches the football up at the 48-yard line for the Marcus forward progress. So it'll be a gain of 3. But, David, you can look and see, we're going to see a pump fake there in a minute.
Yeah.
And Tayshawn goes deep.
You know we are.
Actually, they gave him a good spot. Put him out to the 50.
I was thinking, gee, that was an awful spot.
So a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Lassiter again looks over the defense. Puts Shikari in motion to the wide side of the field. Handed off to Calvert up the middle. He's across midfield to the 45, all the way down to the 44-yard line of Dewitt. And that'll be good for 6 yards and another first down for the Lumberjacks. Delfino Riviera is going to check in at fullback now for the Lumberjacks. And you've also got Irvin Riviera. So one of them will line up as a tight end. The other one's a fullback. Delfino is going to be the tight end. Irvin's going to be the fullback, the flanker. On 1st and 10. Now DeWitt shifted to a 5-2 defense, David. They're going from a 4 to a 5-man front. There's a pass over the middle, complete to Jared Payne on the post, complete at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown Lumberjacks. Wow. What a pass, and then the run after the catch. Jared just turned on the jets and outrun the defender. And Warren goes up 13-0 with 4:24 to go here in the opening quarter. 2 possessions, 2 scores for the Lumberjacks. Jacinto will come on to attempt the extra point. Out of the hole to Sam Hollingsworth. He got that cast off a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Yes.
So he's not wearing a cast on his right arm anymore. Snaps down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 14-0 Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
You'll find savings throughout the store during the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren. Ozark Mountain Jam, homemade jellies and preserves, a pint jar is only $3.98. Smoky Farms pork sausage, 27-ounce package, $3.98. Pillsbury cake mixes or brownie mix, 98 cents a box. Farmer's Pride bacon slices, 28-ounce package, only $2.98. And Super Chill soft drinks, 12-pack cans, 4 for $9.98. Shop the Super Value Foods Weekend Blowout Sale and save.
What's the best thing about your car? I mean, it's nice if it looks great and has plenty of power.
Where did
The
we
best
start
part is,
this
it gets
drive?
you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes you from illness to wellness. It's reliable transportation on the road to recovery. It's something to think about May 6th through the 12th as facilities across the country celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, Warren leads 14-0. 4:24 to go here in the opening quarter. Jacinto, another high sky kick. It will be fielded up at the 25-yard line and return. Up over the 30, cuts outside to the 35, out to the 40, 45. Jakari Lee is going to finally run him out of bounds up near the 48-yard line. As that was Pina on the return for the Dragons, and they'll have it up near midfield at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, but David Warren, pretty good drive they put together their second possession.
Yes. 3 minutes, 5 plays, 73 yards, 3 minutes and 52 seconds.
And the Lumberjacks lead 14-0. 4:14 to play here in the first quarter. Eli Ashcraft, the junior at quarterback. Play action, one to throw, finds a bubble screen, complete out here. That's going to be number 3 again. He's come across midfield. He'll get it to the Lumberjack 49-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 4 on the play and bring up 2nd down and 6.
Brings up 2nd down for the Dragons.
That's Dagan Moser, number 3. Second down and 6 for the Dragons. Warren stays in their basic 4-3 defense. They're cheating the linebackers up close to the line of scrimmage. Bringing them from the outside. They hand it off to the big guy. He's going to get a yard, maybe two, and then he runs into a cloud of orange and black. Bonehart on the carry. They give him no gain.
No, they didn't.
No gain on the play. So to bring up third down and a long 6 now for the Dragons. 3:17 to play here in the opening quarter. Warren leading 14-0. We got started late because of a lightning delay that we had. Didn't kick off till 7:30. That's what time all games used to start.
Yeah,
in high school.
It was
7:30. All right, on third and long, the Dragons want to throw. Crashcraft rolling to his right, looking downfield, has a man open inside the 40 to the 35. It's going to be Hackney who carries it and gets it all the way down to the 30-yard line before he's finally run out of bounds. So that'll move the chains and keep the drive alive. David on a third and long. Ashcraft finds his favorite receiver there in Ben Hackney. So first and 10 for the Dragons at the Lumberjack 30-yard line.
Nice throw and catch that time.
Ball's on the right hash mark. Dewitt taking plenty of time. Play clock's down to 8. They'll finally come to the line of scrimmage. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They get the play off. Leave it up front, up the middle. Going to carry inside the 25, down close to the Lumberjack 27-yard line. That's going to be Xander Bonehart again on the carry. He'll pick up 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3. You know, even though Warren jumped out to a 14-0 lead, DeWitt's not going to go away that easy.
No.
2:10 left to play here in the first quarter. Second down and 3 now. They'll leave. That's Lubick. Oh, hand it off. Nope. Yeah, hand it off to Lubick. It goes inside the 20 to about the 19. He'll have the first down.
Delayed draw and 3 yards.
So move the chains. It'll be a first down inside the red zone, just inside the 20-yard line. With a minute 48 to go here in the first quarter. Warren leading 14-0. DeWitt knocking on the door. As Bonehart will check back into the ball game at running back. They leave at tailback. They leave Owen in there at the fullback spot. Kind of an offset eye. With a play action pass complete in the flat out here. It's going to be down to close to the 15-yard line. And finally, coming up to make the stop is Delfino Riviera.
But there was a lot of trash over there, littered with players that just couldn't get around.
Gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5 now for the Dragons at the 15-yard line of Warren. Up front, Warren stays in a 4-man front. They're going to hand it off up the middle, number 33. He's hit at the 11 and will be brought down there. He's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. And I don't have a 33 on my roster.
Sims
is his name?
Yes.
Jatavius Sims. All right. Third down and 2 now for the Dragons at the Lumberjack 12-yard line. Need to get to the 10 for the first down. Hand off right up the middle. They've got the first down as they dive forward inside the 10 to the 9. And that's Xander Bonehart, number 40 on the carry. First and goal to go. As they'll reset the down marker over there and then start the clock again. We're down to 10 seconds. And I don't think we'll snap this play. No, DeWitt's going to let the clock expire. At the end of the first quarter, Warren leads it 14-0 with the Dragons of DeWitt knocking on the door. First and goal to go from about the 9-yard line. We'll come back in just a moment.
This year, there's no need to go all over Arkansas to find your next vehicle. At Lucky's of Monticello, we want to be your home for all your Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC needs.
I've been buying vehicles since I was 18 years old, and the easiest trade I ever made was at Lucky's in Monticello.
Call, click, or come by today and find new roads to Lucky's of Monticello, your home for big town selection and small town prices. 1215 Highway 425 North in Monticello, or online at autobuylucky.com. When you think about getting a loan, do you tell yourself there has to be a better way? Well, I'm here to tell you there is. This is Brandon Hogg with Union Bank, and I want to show you the difference on your next car, truck, or ATV loan. Stop by my office in Monticello or call me at 460-6400, and you will see that banking with Union Bank is a better way of banking. Financing with approved credit. See loan officer for details. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Lumberjacks lead it 14-0 here as we get set to start the second quarter. David Warren kind of had their way the first two possessions. DeWitt's reorganized, and here they put together a really nice drive.
See if the Warren defense could step it up and make something happen here.
It'll be first and goal from the 9 for the Dragons. From the Lumberjack 9, ball's on the right hash mark. Dragons will now be moving into the north end zone here at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium. They'll stay with Ashcraft to go with the I formation, offset I out of the shotgun. One to throw. He fires. It's going to be caught and touchdown for the Dragons. Coming up with the catch is Hackney. David talked about him on the pregame show. He's been his favorite receiver all season. And Hackney made a good catch. He had a defender right there in his hip pocket. That was Jakari Lee. He was trying to strip the ball. Just couldn't do it.
Just couldn't do it.
So that'll make it 14-6 as DeWitt gets set for the extra point. They'll go with the old swinging door. Line up on the hash mark. Ball's in the center of the field. Now they'll shift as their kicker is David Pena. Right-footed kicker. Snaps high. They get it down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 14-7. The Lumberjacks still lead. DeWitt makes a little noise here as we start the second quarter. Hey, don't forget our friends at American Shifty Corporation. If you're in the trucking business, the logging business, heavy equipment operator, you need to know about them because they can fix any kind of transmission, rear end, clutch, it doesn't matter. They have done it all. They can do it all. They've been in business longer than anybody else. They offer the best warranty in the business. It's American Shifty Corporation. They can install and, forklift transmissions. They rebuild and repair those. They can pick up and deliver. They can come to your shop or come to you wherever you're broke down in the woods. You get the parts out, they'll carry it back, and they can fix them, get them back to you. You can give them a call. Toll free, 1-800-444-5977. Or you can call Michael Adair at 820-2028. Michael still travels around the state, and he can still take care of all your heavy equipment and big truck part needs. That's American Shifty Corporation. DeWitt tries another onside kick. Warren falls on it at midfield, and I have to think Coach Embry's liking this, having a short field to work with.
You know he is. The DeWitt drive, 7 plays. 53 yards, took 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Warren leads it 14-7 as we start the second quarter here. Warren's first possession, third possession of the half. As the Lumberjacks come out on the line of scrimmage, you got Cedric Calvert in at running back. Maddox Lassiter still your quarterback. Warren will go with twin receivers wide to the right. Ball's on the left hash mark. Lassiter wanting to throw, looking one to go deep. There's the stop and go. Tayshawn's open. He's got it at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. I'm glad you called that earlier.
What?
The stop and go.
Stop and go, yeah. You know,
we saw 2 times earlier tonight that Tayshawn ran about 5 yards down the field, stopped, and caught the football. The cornerback broke on him really hard that time.
He was wide open.
He stopped at 5 yards and then took off and just outran the defender. Jacinto will come on to attempt the extra point. Snaps down, kicks on its way. It's through the uprights and good. 21-7 our score. 11:42 to go here in the first half. We're back with more Lumberjack football after this timeout.
When you're involved in a vehicle accident, take it to James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren. James Glass and Body Shop has been in the auto body repair business longer than anybody else in town and can make your vehicle look like new again. James Glass and Body Shop is the full-service glass shop in Warren. They can custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Warren will kick it off deep, drive him all the way back to the 10-yard line, back to the 15, good coverage. They'll stop him at the 20-yard line. And that's where Dewitt will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. Warren leading 21-7. And David, it didn't take them long to score that last drive.
One play, 51 yards, 11 seconds. Bang, bang, bang. And was that not a perfectly thrown football?
It was right on the money, in stride. Tayshawn Johnson never checked up. Well, the Dragons had some success their last offensive possession as they drove it down the field and scored. Warren answers with another score, leading 21-7. Now the Dragons with the football. Ashcraft wanting to throw, rolling right, has a man wide open out at the 25. They said it hit the ground.
It looked like it bounced.
That was Hackney, the intended receiver, and he just scooped it up off the turf, didn't he?
It took off. He gave you the impression it was complete when it wasn't.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now. Ball spotted just outside the 20-yard line of Dewitt. Aiden Weaver's up front this series. You got Hunter White on the line. Also up there for the Lumberjacks is Marcus Green, and then holding down the other side, Landon Wolf on the defensive end spot. Now the Dragons are going to call a timeout with 11:27 to go here in the half. Lumberjacks leading 21-7. We'll tell you about our friends at Number 1 Wash and Shine. Hey, don't forget, if you need your car cleaned up, give Thomas Miller and his crew a call. They can clean up your car, your truck, your motorhome, your camper, your boat, your 18-wheeler. They can do it all. Right there on Main Street, across from the YMCA. They're open 7 days a week. Don't spend your pretty weekend this weekend cleaning your vehicle. Just give them a call. 820-2171. They do offer a senior citizens discount, and they will pick up and deliver. Dr. Kerry Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football again this year. He reminds everyone and encourages everyone, get your COVID shot vaccine. They're safe and effective, and we can help stop this thing if you'll get your vaccine. And also don't forget about our friends at Trucks Heating and Air, Matt Trucks and Michael Burns. If you got heating and air problems, give them a call. 820-1525 is Matt's number, and 820-0722 is Michael Burns' number. They've been in the business for a long time. They work on all of my units, and they do a good job, and they can get you going again. That's Trucks Heating and Air. 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons now. From their own 21. Play action again. Ashcraft going up top, going deep, looking for Hackney. He's got him at midfield. He'll fall down at the Warren 48-yard line. That was Traylon Jackson on the coverage. He just cut underneath Jackson and caught the football.
Yeah.
They mark it down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dragons now. Warren leading 21-7. 11:13 to go here before halftime.
Ashcraft laid it up in the air, and Hackney adjusted to the football better than the Warren defensive back did.
1st and 10. Ashcraft again. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. That's going to be the big guy again. That is Owen Luby. They got him listed as tight end linebacker. He's been lined up at fullback tonight. He's 6'2", 180 pounds, and he'll gain 4 there. Marcus Green and Maddox Lassiter combining on the stop for the Lumberjacks. So a gain of 4, second down and 6. They'll mark it at the Lumberjack 41-yard line. They stay in that offset I with a fullback, a tailback, and then out of the shotgun. Wanting to throw again. Throws again. This one's complete out there to Moser. Moser makes the catch inside the 40, and he'll run out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down at the 36-yard line. But this is what Dewitt wants to do. They want to get in the third and short.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think they intended to do it through the air.
Third down and 1 for the Dragons. They'll go with the 2 tight end set. Boy, look at this. A different formation. You got 2 tight ends, a fullback and a tailback, and an H-back. Going to hand it off right up the middle. The short yardage play is good for the first down as you'll get it down to the 35. It's going to be right at the first down marker. As that was Xander on the carry, number 40. See where they mark the spot. They mark it right on the 35-yard line. They'll look at it and say, yep, he got it by a couple of inches. 21-7. Lumberjacks on top, but DeWitt on the move again. Connor McDermott checked in on the defensive line in place of Marcus Green. You still got Hunter White in there at the other defensive tackle. Aiden Weaver and Landon Wolf, your 2 defensive ends. They go spread again. Ashcraft rolling to his left. Ashcraft looking, fires. It's going to be in and out of the hands of his intended receiver down about the 27-yard line. As that was Gabriel Vega, the intended receiver. Defending on the play was Vincent Davis. VJ, it's his first game back. You know, he got injured up at Whitehall. But he's back tonight, getting his first start in 5 games. Second down and 10. And they'll spread the field again. Twin receivers go on either side. Ashcraft, a straight drop. Warren bringing the blitz. He unloads it down deep. Looking for Hackney. Oh, wow. Hackney on a comeback route, but the ball goes in and out of his hands. I think he'd been out of bounds if he'd made the catch.
The defensive back had no idea where the football was.
Traylon never got turned around. Traylon Jackson. So to bring up 3rd and long now for the Dragons from the Lumberjack 35-yard line. They're in 4-down territory, trailing the Lumberjacks 21-7. Quickly, they come to the line. Ashcraft now checks the play off as he looks into the sideline. They'll change the play. They stay with twin receivers on either side. Going to hand it off right up the middle again. That's big number 11, Owen Luby. On the carry, and he'll carry it down close to the 32-yard line, make it to 33. Aiden Weaver in on the stop for the Lumberjacks. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 7, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 7 from the Lumberjack 33-yard line. Ashcraft rolling to his right. Warren brings the blitz. He's on the run, pulls it down. Jalen Lee's got a hold of him. He'll sling it out of bounds, and no flag's going to come in. They'll rule it an incomplete pass, and Warren will take over on downs.
No, they didn't call it an incomplete pass. They called it his forward progress down. Look where they're marking the football.
You're right. They mark it right where he went down. Out of bounds, back at the 37-yard line. But Jalen Lee came from his linebacker spot. Warren on the blitz got to him. Warren will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line, leading 21-7. Lassiter steps back into the shotgun. Calvert, their own setback. Put Jakari Lee in motion. Going to hand it off to Calvert up the middle. Big room. Out over the 40. Going to be finally hit and brought down out near the 43-yard line where they mark his forward progress, as that's Hackney coming up to make the stop on him. Star City leading Dumas 28-7 at the end of the first quarter. All right. Gain of 6 on that last play. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Lumberjacks. Twin receivers will go wide left. Lassiter wanting to throw. This one sailed and intended for Jared Payne, but it was well overthrown. Jared didn't have any chance at all.
None whatsoever.
He needed to be 10 foot tall and on a stepladder to get to that one. So to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at their own 43-yard line. Right in the middle of the field. Warren will send Jared Payne and Tayshawn Johnson wide right. They go back with the fullback and Irvin Riviera. Going to hand it off to Calvert up the middle. Calvert picks his way through the line, dives forward to midfield. He's got the first down. Cedric Calvert
gets 7.
Just running straight north and south.
Yep.
It's good to see him back, and he's almost 100%. I guess as much as you can be with a completely torn ACL ligament. It looks like Cross is leading Monticello 24-7 at the moment.
So far, no surprises.
21-7 here. The Lumberjacks with the lead, and the Dragons are going to call a timeout. While they do that, let me tell you about our friends out at Harold's Processing. Daniel Peanut Robinson, he bought last year's deer processing out, has remodeled, cleaned it up, got it looking nice, and he's ready for your business. Muzzleload season opens tomorrow. If you got to kill one tomorrow, just take it out there. They'll clean it, process it, pack it, and have everything ready for you to pick up. They can do it all. Burgers, breakfast sausage, summer sausage, snack sticks, homemade bologna, bratwurst, or anything you come up with, Peanut will give it a try. That's Harold's Processing, formerly Laster's Deer Processing, located on the Old Camden Road in Warren. Give them a call at 820-0795. They're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and they can do deer, hogs, or cows, whatever you'd like to have slaughtered and processed. They can take care of it all. 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks at midfield. Warren leading 21-7. Jakari comes in motion. He'll get the handoff this time. Across midfield, the 45, the 40. It's a foot race at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. He's going to be pumped out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And I think the only thing that kept him from going in, Ben Hackney had the angle on him for the offside.
Had a great angle and knew how to use it. We've seen him have the angle but never arrived there. But a 49-yard run by Jakari Lee.
You know, we don't hand him the football here at midfield, do we?
No, we don't.
And then he has...
And then he goes all the way.
All right. 1st and goal to go for the Lumberjacks from the 1. 7:42 to play here in the first half. Warren knocking on the door again. Lassiter's going to take the snap, hand it off Cedric Calvert. He'll walk into the end zone kind of leisurely.
Yeah.
Walks in. There was no one there as Warren's offensive line just pushed everybody backwards. And Warren's going to go up 27-7 with 7:37 to go. We've got an injured player for the Dragons down on the turf. So we'll say a quick prayer for that, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. American Shifty Corporation, they've been sponsoring Lumberjack football for several years now, and they're located in North Little Rock at 2101 East Broadway is where their shop is. But they do travel all over the state. If you're in the trucking business, the logging business, heavy equipment, they can fix it all. They can do standard transmissions, clutches, transfer cases, power steering pumps, flywheel regrindings. They can do it all. And they do it faster and better than anybody else in the business. They've been doing it longer than anybody else in the business. They offer a no questions asked warranty. You can give them a call at 1-800-444-5977, or you can call Michael Adair locally, 820-2028. Michael's from right here in Warren, but he travels all over the state picking up parts and delivering parts, and they can get you going again. That's American Shifty Corporation. They're in North Little Rock. Glad to have them back on as a Lumberjack sponsor again this season, just like we're proud to have Dr. Kerry Pennington on. Dr. Pennington this year reminding everyone, go get your COVID shot and your flu shot. It's 2 shots you need to get. If you haven't done so already, the flu shots are out there and they're available.
Have you had yours?
I've not had my flu shot. I've had the COVID.
I've had all of them.
Well, I missed the.
You knew I had it when I asked if you had.
I missed the day they had the flu vaccination here in town, the community-wide.
Yeah.
But I'll get mine. I plan on doing it here in the next week or so. But Dr. Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football, thank you for being a part of that, and thanks for reminding folks to try to stay safe and get the vaccine. The injured player for DeWitt, they're going to help him off the field, one of the big defensive linemen. Number 50, you can't tell. He's got a 5 on one side of his jersey. But they're going to help him off. Looks like it's might be an ankle sprain. Warren getting set to attempt the extra point, leading 27-7. Sam Hollingsworth does the holding. Jose Jacinto is your kicker. I jinxed him last week when I said he was perfect.
Yep.
But he's been perfect so far on the night. Maybe I didn't jinx him tonight. Snaps down, kicks on its way. Nope, he punches this one through. 28-7, the Lumberjacks extend their lead. 7:37 to play in the half. We're back right after this timeout.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed. South Ark, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years' experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, Warren extends their lead 28-7 over the DeWitt Dragons as Warren gets set to kick it off. And we've seen the sky kicks out of Jacinto. We've seen the deep kick. We'll see what he does this time, what Coach Embry has him to go kick it off deep again. Going to go back and be taken back there by Moser. Return from the 5, out to the 10, to 15, to the 20. He runs into Traylon Jackson, and Jackson brings him down at about the 22-yard line, and that's where the Dragons are going to start, 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. But David, Warren's had the football 4 times. They scored all four times here in the first half. You know, Warren normally sees the football in a game 8 to 10 times
a half. Yes.
And so we hadn't seen it that many, but we've taken advantage of every time.
Every time we've had the football, we took advantage of what we had to work with.
28-7, Warren on top. Eli Ashcraft, the quarterback for the Dragons. He'll send 2 receivers wide right. Going to hand it off to his tailback up the middle. He's going to be out to about the 24-yard line. Coming through to make the stop on him, that's going to be Maddox Lassiter. Came from his linebacker spot. You take the 3 linebackers Warren has. They're all playing different positions than what they played last year. And Coach Embry talked about how well they've adjusted. Lassiter is now on outside linebacker. Delfino Riviera is your Mike linebacker. He's the middle linebacker, and your Sam linebacker is the outside. On the other side is Jalen Lee. But they have played lights out. On 2nd and long, Eli wanting to throw, throws a jailbreak. It's a wide receiver screen. It's out over the 25, going to be out to the 29-yard line. Just shy of the 30, going to be about 3 yards shy of a first down. And DeWitt will look at 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and a long, too, for the Dragons. The only thing now, David, I don't think DeWitt can afford to sit back and let the play clock run down and the game clock run.
I don't either. But if they are willing, let them.
Yeah. Down 28-7. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. They'll go with twin receivers wide right. Ashcraft wanting to throw, fires, and it's thrown behind his intended receiver, which was his tight end that time. Jakari Lee coming up just to make sure he didn't hold on to the football.
Forced to throw that football because defensive line all by itself there forcing pressure.
4th down and a long 2 from their own 29 and a half, almost a 30-yard line. They're going to send the punting unit back on once again. Warren has yet to send anybody back deep. They're not buying it. They're going to punt it away. 6:12 to go here in the first half. Warren leading 28-7. Ashcraft, it's a low snap. He is going to punt it away. This time he gets a better punt off. It will hit at the 42, take a drag and bounce inside the 35 and roll and finally be blown dead down close to the 29-yard line. That's where Warren will start 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. So a 20, make it a 35-yard punt. And the Lumberjacks will have the football at their own 29. With 6 minutes exactly left to play here in the first half.
Oh, man, what a world of time left.
It is for the Lumberjacks.
Yes.
When you score in 4 plays, 5 plays, or 1 play.
Yeah.
Tayshawn and Jakari will split wide to the left. Jared Payne's over here, man-to-man coverage all alone. Put Jakari in motion. Going to hand it off up the middle. That's going to be Traylon Jackson in at running back now. Jackson's out over the 30, out to about the 33. So it'll be a gain of 4 on the play for the sophomore. And Traylon picks up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball's on the left hash mark. Warren moving from left to right here in the second quarter, from north to south. And on 2nd down and 6. Lassiter again puts Jakari in motion. Now fake it. Now flip it out here to Jakari in the flat. Complete. It's at the 30. Lowers his shoulder out over the 35, out to the 36-yard line. And that's a tough 3 yards for Jakari Lee to get.
But I like the way he done it. You know, he was coming to the outside, looking. Nothing was happening, and he decided, now I'm just going to have to try to get what I get, planted, and turned it north and south.
There was a flag down on the field, but they're going to wave it off. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Lumberjacks from their own 36-yard line. Make it their own 37-yard line. Need to get just shy of the 40 for the first down. Traylon Jackson stays in at running back. Dewitt puts 7 in the box. They hand it off to Jackson. He's hit at the line, breaks through. He's got the first down. He's out over the 40, out to about the 44-yard line. The ball comes loose, but they say it's blown dead. Warren will keep possession. We'll move the chains. And it looked like Traylon will stop dead in the water to line.
Then he busted loose.
So they'll mark it out to the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 Lumberjacks. Clock continues to run here in the first half. 4:28 left to play. Warren has all 3 timeouts remaining. DeWitt has 1 left. They'll go back to a basic 4-3 defense as they drop the linebackers about 5 yards off the ball. Play action. Lassiter looking, wanting to go deep for Jared Payne. Has him open again, and it's complete at the 10, the 5, touchdown Lumberjacks. Tell you what, Maddox Lassiter, since last year when he had to come in game 3 and played all the way through game 14, but he looks more comfortable back there this year at quarterback. After Riley Cornish has gone down, Maddox has stepped in. I don't think the Lumberjacks are going to miss a beat.
Right now they haven't.
And Warren goes up 34-7 with 4:06 left to go here in the first half.
And that was Jared Payne, wasn't it?
Jared Payne with the catch. So he's hit Tayshawn on a long one and Jared Payne on a long one now. Jacinto puts the kick up, and it's good. 35-7, Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Sometimes you just need a loan.
Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
35-7. Lumberjacks with the lead. Jacinto will kick it off again. This time fielded at the 10. Returned up to the 15, the 20, the 25. Breaks a tackle to the 30. Cuts across the field. Going to be hit and finally tripped up at the 37-yard line. And there's our man, Leo Harding, finally making a stop on the specialty teams. He's been shining all season long. He gets in on the action there.
You knew he was going to get on one eventually.
Warren leads it 35-7 in the scoring drive by the Lumberjacks.
4 plays, 71 yards, a minute and 54 seconds.
35-7 our score. Lumberjacks on top. Boy, all the scores are kind of similar. Star City's leading Dumas 42-7. Star City over Dumas. And we had Crossett leading Monticello 28-7. Last score we had on that one. Dewitt will hand it off up the middle. That's going to be number 40 again. That is Xander Bonehart. He's going to be hitting at the line, and maybe a half a yard's about all. Well, front 4. This time you got Marcus Green. You got White up there, Landon Wolf, and Aiden Weaver. You know, Aiden and Landon stay in all the time on defense. And you rotate out the tackles. 2nd down and 9. They'll go with 2 tight ends and a fullback. Play action. Ashcraft dumps it off in the flat to his tight end. It's complete out at the 35. It's going to be a short gain. A couple of yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7 now for DeWitt. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Warren leading 35-7. As the Dragons taking their time. 15 on the play clock. We're down to 2:50 on the game clock.
Of course, I don't blame them now. They don't want Warren with the football and the ability to put the 35-point rule into effect.
Now DeWitt's going to use their final timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. Warren leading 35-7. We're back in just a moment.
Drew Memorial helps you stay well, especially during COVID-19. Our healthcare heroes provide everything you need with extra precautions to keep the community safe. From outpatient services like counseling and physical therapy to on-site care including surgery and behavioral health, you can count on the trusted team at Drew Memorial. Why put off those appointments any longer? Get the right care right now, all close to home. Choose now, choose well, Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
On 3rd down and 7, they'll throw a pass. It's complete up at the 40 and pushed out of bounds by Maddox Lassiter. Going to be a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Pass was complete out there to number 3 again. That's Moser. So 4th down and 2, and they're going to go for it again from their own 40-yard line. Warren's going to put 7 in the box as DeWitt goes with the 2 tight ends, the 2 fullbacks, and a tailback. They hand it off to the tailback. He's got the 1st down as he crossed the 40 and out near the 44-yard line before he finally stood up there. A late flag's going to come in.
Only the 2nd flag of this football game.
Been a pretty clean game.
Been a clean game. Let's see who we're going to get.
The play was good for the 1st down. We'll see what the infraction is.
Looks like they're going, well.
Yeah, it's going to go against Warren, I think.
Let's see what we got.
Personal foul against the Lumberjacks.
Okay.
Could have been a late hit.
Could have been so many things.
But it came in right at the end of the play. So they'll mark off the penalty against Warren.
DeWitt has one penalty for 10 yards, one for Warren for 15.
And they'll mark it all the way down to the Lumberjack 41-yard line from the end of the run. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons now from the Warren 41 with 2:26 to go here before half. Ball on the right hash mark. They'll stay with 2 tight end and their big power set, but they will throw out of it. We have seen them. Ashcraft again out of the shotgun. Going to try to reverse, and there's Jalen Lee coming through from the backside. He'll catch him and run him down and drop him for a loss back at the 45-yard line. They handed it off to the wide receiver, Hackney, on end around, and Jalen Lee ran him down from the outside. And now we got a Lumberjack player shaken up down on the field. That's Dakota Iman. Starting offensive tackle and defensive tackle. They're going to go out there and check on him with 2:11 left to go. Trucks Heating and Air, your red dealer in Warren. Hey, David, the wind shifted out of the north. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
It was out of the south all day today. The storms blew through, caused a 30-minute delay, and now the flag's standing straight out.
Yes.
Out of the north, and that means cooler weather's on the way. So you need to have your heating and air unit checked out. Give Trucks Heating and Air a call. Matt Trucks or Michael Burns, 820-1525. Or call Michael at 820-0722. They'll take care of you. Get your, if you got problems, get you back going again. Maybe if you need a new unit, well, you get one of those dependable red units. They're made right here in Arkansas, in Fort Smith. They have a great warranty on those, and they do have financing available if you have to buy one. So if you have a new construction or remodeling, or maybe you just need to replace that old worn-out unit that's costing you tons of money to run, get a higher energy-efficient red unit from Trucks Heating and Air. Again, the numbers to call are 820-1525 or Michael Burns at 820-0722. Well, they're going to assist Dakota off the field. He's gingerly walking. Looks like he may have sprained that left ankle.
Number 67 replaced him.
That's Delfino.
Came over, changed jerseys, and went back in.
Delfino wears 47 on offense and 67 on defense. He may wear 67 the rest of the night. He may have to move to tackle. The loss was a loss of 4 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 14 now for the Dragons. They're out of timeouts. 2:11 left to go in the half. Warren leading 35-7. Ashcraft. Delayed draw again. They hand it off. Warren snuffed it out. Marcus Green going to drop him for a 2-yard loss. As they handed it off to Owen Lubke on the delayed draw to the tailback. Warren going to call a timeout now to preserve some time because they're looking at 3rd down and about 16 with 1:57 to go. So Warren, Coach Embry, he wants the football back, leading 35-7.
Because he believes he's one pass away.
Don't forget, if you need your car cleaned up, give number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop a call. Thomas Miller and his crew do a great job. You know, last weekend I was gone. I had to travel to Oklahoma, and I called Thomas on Friday. I said, Thomas, I'm going to be gone this weekend. Would you come and pick up my car and my truck and have it cleaned up for me when I get back? And he said, sure. So they did. Boy, when I got home, I had a nice clean ride to go to work on Monday. They can do it. They'll pick up and deliver. They offer a senior citizens discount. They're open 7 days a week. It's Thomas Miller. Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop. 870-820-2171 is the number. They're located right there across from the YMCA on Main Street in Warren. All right, DeWitt's looking at 3rd down and 16. Warren called the timeout to stop the clock. They're going to spread the field. Ashcraft, straight drop. He's hit as he releases the football. It goes in the air, and that was Maddox Lassiter, who came through from the linebacker spot, and he knocks the ball. Boy, I mean, he got a hold of his arm, and it just went everywhere up in the air. It goes as an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock with 1:52. So Warren's going to get the football back with 2 timeouts remaining. And 1:52 on the clock, leading 35-7. Jakari Lee's going to go back to return the punt if they'll let him, if they'll kick it to him.
You really think that's going to happen?
He'll stand at his own 15. Ashcraft kicks it straight away. Jakari's going to field it at the 20. Jakari straight up the field, out over the 25 to the 30. Going to be finally brought down at the 32-yard line. And that's where the Lumberjacks will have it with 1:43 left to go.
And I was wrong, Jimmy. They could kick it directly to Jakari.
Warren will have it. They mark it at the 31. So Warren's going to be 69 yards away from invoking the sportsmanship rule. If they could score here before halftime, that means the second half the clock would run. And Coach Embry is dialing things up here on the sideline, got his team huddled up around him. He'll finally send them out on to the field. Got Traylon Jackson in at running back. Jared Payne's over here man-to-man coverage again. Put Jakari in motion. Going to hand it off up the middle to Traylon. Traylon picks his way out over the 35, finds a seam over the 40, 45, and finally upended out at the 47-yard line. Traylon Jackson with a nice run right up the middle. He kind of waited on that one to open up.
Yeah, he did. Nice stop-start move on the run.
1st and 10. Warren hurries up now, wanting to throw. Lassiter fires complete to Jared Payne out here at the 45, the 40, and he's going to step out of bounds to stop the clock down at the 38-yard line. Well, a minute 24 remaining here in the half. Warren leading 35-7. So we're down at 1st and 10 now at the 37 of the Dragons. Where we start? It's the 31?
Yeah.
That's 19. We're at 20, about 23 yards on the drive so far. Handoff again goes to Jackson. Jackson over the 35, inside the 35, down to the 32-yard line. He'll finally be stopped there. They'll mark it at the 33. A gain of 5 for Traylon. Warren's going to hold on to those timeouts at the moment. 1:09 left to play. Clock continues to run. Lassiter, they come to the line. Put Jakari in motion. Play action. Throws over the middle, complete to Payne. Payne at the 15, sidesteps a tackler to the 10. Going to be finally brought down by the safety at the 6-yard line. Second big catch of the night. Same play we saw him catch that touchdown on earlier. Just a skinny post pattern. He's way outside the numbers when he starts off. Warren quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff, Jackson up the middle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. From 6 yards out, Traylon Jackson. They put the Lumberjacks up 41-7 with 39 seconds left to go here before half. And Jacinto, who's been perfect on the night, can put the sportsmanship rule into effect to start the second half if Dewitt does not score before halftime.
And he can hit this extra point.
He can hit this extra point, you're right. Sam Hollingsworth holds it. The wind's picked up. Kicks on its way, and it is good. 42-7, Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Robert Motor Company is open and here to serve you. Whether you are in the market for a new or a used vehicle, stop by and see their large selection. But you need to hurry because low prices mean inventory will sell out quick. Now is the time to drive away in that vehicle you have always wanted. Robert Motor Company is open and sanitizing daily, and also delivery options are available. Visit the showroom or give them a call at 870-367-5353 or view the inventory online at robinautomotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust.
42-7, Lumberjacks lead it. We'll kick it off again. 37 seconds remain before half as they'll kick it off, fielded at the 5. Returned up to the 15, the 20, going to be out to the 25-yard line. That's Moser again on the return for the Dragons. They're out of timeouts. 29 seconds left to go. First and 10 for the Dragons. We'll see if they just come out here and take a knee and try to go in and regroup. Or if they try to go deep.
I think they may try to run the football a little. They still would love to break something off.
They go with twin backs in the backfield, a different offensive formation for them, with a tight end to the wide side of the field. And they're going to take the knee and let time expire. And that should be the end of the first half as Ashcraft just takes the knee. And we're down to 17 seconds. Players are going to head toward the locker room here at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium. After a 30-minute lightning delay, we didn't get kicked off until 7:30. First half is going to be in the books here tonight, and Warren has a 42-7 lead over the DeWitt Dragons. Some other scores that I had: 42-7. Star City's leading Dumas, and I think also Crossett was ahead of Monticello. I'll try to get an update on that. That's up 31-7 Crossett at the half. We're at halftime here at Lumberjack Stadium. The Lumberjacks lead it 42-7. We'll be back with our halftime show for you when we return in just a moment.
Shop the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale in Warren and save on your grocery bill. Bluebell ice cream, half gallon, just $2 for $9.98. Coke and Coke products, 6-pack, half-liter bottles, $4 for $9.98. Hetty Jean, bacon ends and pieces, a 10-pound box is just $19.80. Maxwell House Coffee, a 26-ounce can, just $4.98. Fall pumpkins in all varieties are $3.98. And fresh green cabbage is 38 cents a pound. It's only at Super Value Foods in Warren.
When it comes to healthcare, I want the best. We all want the best. The best doctors, the latest treatment.
Hey.
But what if you could have all that in a caring place close to home, where your support goes back into the community? Where can you find health care with that level of care? Bradley County Medical Center. Hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Community minded, just like you.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, new or used, see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
Hello, this is Randy Ross with Union Bank and Trust. How would you like to drive for 365 today? Well, if you're looking to get a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat, I can help you with rates as low as 3.65% with an annual percentage rate of 3.91%. So call me at 226-2035 and let Union Bank help you drive for 365. That's Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Financing with approved credit, rates as low as 3.65% with an APR of 3.91%. See loan officer for details.
Back here at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium at halftime, 42-7, the Lumberjacks with the lead over the Dragons. And Warren scored on all 6 possessions of the first half. It took DeWitt their second possession before they got on the board. Then Warren's defense adjusted and have not let them back near the end zone since that one drive. Let's see. We are at halftime, 42-7. Warren on top. It's homecoming, so Keller Bigham's the queen, and her court, they're going to be introduced here before this crowd. Glad you're with us on this Friday night. Hey, we're back at home next Friday. It'll be the Saline River Shootout next Friday. Warren and Monticello will go at it right here at Lumberjack Stadium. Then we finish up the season on the road as we travel to Hamburg and then wind up the regular season over in the Delta at West Helena. So there's the remaining 3 games after tonight for the Lumberjacks. Of course, for the win here tonight, looks like Crossett's pretty well got Monticello handled right now. They were leading 31-7 at the half, and Star City was leading Dumas 42-7, same score as we have here at the half as well. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll look at some scores from around the state for you when we return in just a moment.
James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass and Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass and Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom cut glass for home, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed. South Ark, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years' experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Back here at halftime, Lumberjack Stadium, 42-7. The Lumberjacks lead the Dewitt Dragons. Looking at some other scores around the state in Class 4A. First of all, we'll start off with the number one team in the state, Shiloh Christian, leading Gentry 28-13 late in the second quarter. It's Batesville Southside over Central Arkansas Christian, 36-13 at the half. Lone Oak up on Little Rock Mills, 21-0. It's Stuttgart all over Clinton, 22-6 at the half. Rivercrest up on Highland, 28-12. Pocahontas leading Truman, 31-0. That's the only 4A scores that we have, other than Monticello was trailing Crossett 31-7 at the half, and Star City was leading Dumas 42-7 at the half. Looking at some 5A scores for you quickly, and the 5A will start with the number one team in Class 5A. That's Pulaski Academy. They're up on Maumelle 28-7. Whitehall leading Watson Chapel. Well, this is a good one going on. 27-14 already in the third quarter. How about Wynn and Batesville? 25-0. Wynn on top. That ball game already in the fourth quarter. They didn't have any lightning. Let's see. Nettleton leading Greene County Tech 41-0. It's Forest City over Paragould 6-0. Valley View up on Brooklyn 21-0. And Camden Fairview on top of DeQueen 48-3 at the half. It's Alma leading Marlton 20-14. Harrison trailing Bologna 28-14. And as I said, Shiloh Christian leading Gentry 28-13. That's your Class 5A and 4A scores that we have to pass along to you. I don't think I have any 3A scores. Of course, McGee's playing Rising tonight. You can listen to that broadcast on our sister station, KXSA 103.1. And I don't have a score to pass along to you on the McGee game, I don't think. Prescott was leading Genoa Central 34-6. They're the number one team in 3A. McGee is the number two team. Here it is, 28-6. McGee up on Rising at halftime. So 28-6, Rising up on them. And if you want to listen to that game, you can tune in to 103.1 KXSA. The Star City and Dumas game, you can listen to KGPQ 99.9. And the Monticello and Crossett game, you can hear the Monticello version on our sister station, KHPM 93.7 FM. So, of course, we're right here on KWRF 105.5, the home of Lumberjack football for over 60 years. We've been bringing you Lumberjack football, and boy, we enjoy doing it every Friday night. Neither one of us has been around for the whole 60 years, but to do it, but David's getting close to 38. Is that right?
Yeah, 30. This is the 37th season. I've been here half of it.
You have. And we're glad to have you along as a listener all these years as well, and our sponsors as well. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. The Razorbacks, of course, taking on Auburn up in Fayetteville. Kickoff's at 11. Pregame starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And you can listen to that broadcast on KGPQ 99.9. It's homecoming on the campus of the University of Arkansas at Monticello. They've got a big game tomorrow. The Weevils are 4-2, while the Ouachita Baptist Tigers are 5-1, and they'll come in tomorrow. Kickoff's at 2 o'clock. I'll have the broadcast for you on KHPM 93.7. We'll start at 1:30 with our pregame. 2 o'clock's the kickoff from Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium. Again, the game's on KHPM 93.7 FM as the Weevils take on the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist tomorrow. We're at halftime. The homecoming court's being introduced out onto the field. 42-7. The Lumberjacks lead it. We'll take a break. David's got all the numbers for you here in the first half when we return after this timeout.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
You count on your smartphone to keep you connected. Now it can connect to your finances, too. With our new mobile banking service, you can download the app that will keep you up with your money. Check balances, transfer funds. It's like a bank teller in your purse or pocket. Smart, huh? Mobile banking. It's just one more way that we found to make the financial side of your life a little easier.
First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Ouachita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Ouachita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Ouachita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
42-7 here at halftime. The Lumberjacks with the lead over the Dragons of DeWitt, and David Warren scored on all 6 possessions of the first half.
It made it look easy. The Lumberjacks led in rushing by Calvert, 7 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Action Jackson comes in with 5 carries and 29 yards. And a touchdown. Jakari Lee, 1 for 49 yards. He was bumped out at the 1 for everybody figuring out. Warren rushes for, here it is, 165 yards on the evening. Now listen to these numbers for Laster. He's 9 of 10, 197 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Warren rushes for 165, throws for 197, has 362 yards total offense on 23 offensive plays, and had the football 11 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, for our friends from DeWitt, Luke 5 carries, 39 yards. Bernhardt, 5 for 11. Hackney 1 for -2, and Sims 1 for -3. They had 51 yards total offense. Ashcraft, not a bad night throwing the football. 10 of 17, no interceptions, 109 yards, and a touchdown. They rushed for 51, throw for 109, 160 yards here at the half for Dewitt on 29 offensive plays, and they had the football 2 minutes and 11 seconds.
How many?
12 minutes and 11 seconds. You got me.
12 minutes and 11 seconds.
12 minutes and 11
But so the time of possession has been about the same. So Warren, that means Warren's defense has done what they needed to do.
Yes. They've got off the field and got the offense back on the field.
Yeah. And Warren leads here at halftime, 42-7. As we said, the Lumberjacks have scored on every possession in the first half. The sportsmanship rule will be in effect when we start the third quarter. Even though we got a late start tonight because of the weather delay, that's all moved on out. And the second half is going to go pretty quick as the clock will run and stop only for timeouts and for injuries, as we'll see things move along pretty quick. We're here tonight. Now, as you go back and look, though, David, Warren, I mean, they've hit on all cylinders here
yes.
tonight.
Throwing short, throwing deep, running the football. For a while, it looked like we might not even throw it. We did, and it looked good.
Very good. As you said, 9 out of 10 for Lassiter here in the first half, 197 yards. And
197 yards and 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns through the air. So Lassiter coming in, filling the shoes of Riley Cornish, who went out with a knee injury a couple of weeks ago. Of course, Maddox got, as we said, got to start last year. He started in 11 games for the Lumberjacks last year after Riley Cornish went down with a knee injury. So he's familiar with the offense, and I just think he looks more comfortable back there this year than he did.
But to give you an idea of the scoring by pass, Lassiter to Lee, 43 yards. Lassiter to Payne, 51 yards. Lassiter to Payne, 56 yards. And these were not catch-throw runs.
No, they were all deep balls.
They were deep balls.
And they were right on the money. As we are at halftime here at Lumberjack Stadium, Warren leading 42-7 here at the half. Again, the wind's really picked up, and it's shifting out of the north-northwest. And so it's going to be gusty here in the second half, and it's finally cooled off.
Yes.
Here some this evening as the rain and the storms move through. And anyway, we're here at halftime, and Coach Queen Keller Brigham, escorted by her dad, is the queen of this year's homecoming royalty, and she's got her royalty, and they've all been introduced out there in front of this homecoming crowd here tonight. So glad you're with us here on the radio. Those of you watching the live stream, hope you're enjoying our broadcast of Lumberjack football here tonight. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more Lumberjack football in just a moment.
Robert Motor Company is open and here to serve you. Whether you are in the market for a new or a used vehicle, stop by and see their large selection. But you need to hurry because low prices mean inventory will sell out quick. Now is the time to drive away in that vehicle you have always wanted. Robert Motor Company is open and sanitizing daily, and also delivery options are available. Visit the showroom or give them a call at 870-367-5353 or view the inventory online at RobinAutomotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust. You'll find savings throughout the store during the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren. Ozark Mountain Jams, homemade jellies and preserves, a pint jar's only $3.98. Smoky Farms pork sausage, 27-ounce package, $3.98. Pillsbury cake mixes or brownie mix, 98 cents a box.
Farmer's Pride bacon slices, 28-ounce package, only $2.98. And Super Chill soft drinks, 12-pack cans, 4 for $9.98. Shop the Super Value Foods Weekend Blowout Sale and save.
What's the best thing about your car? I mean, it's nice if it looks great and has plenty of power, but the best part is it gets you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes us from illness to wellness. It's reliable transportation on the road to recovery. It's something to think about May 6th through the 12th as facilities across the country celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Again, we welcome you back here to Lumberjack Stadium. The Lumberjacks lead it 42-7 here at the half as the homecoming royalty makes their way off of the field. Teams have not made their way back out of the dressing room, so we still got a little time to go here at halftime. But remind you that the scores we had of interest of the area, Crossett was leading Monticello 31-7 at the half. And it was also Star City leading Dumas 42-7 at the half. Same score we have here at Lumberjack Stadium. And we'll have all the scores for you tonight from 10 to midnight. Randy Rainwater and Barry Grooms, we joined them live from their studios, and they do a good job on Friday nights of getting all the scores and telling you all the implications coming up. And David, we talked about it on our pregame show some about what tonight's games meant. Warren gets to win tonight. Crossett gets to win tonight. Star City gets to win. Those are the three guys that are in the hunt. Warren's in the driver's seat.
Right.
And the only team we've got left to play is none of those.
Exactly.
But we have it clinched tonight. We'll have to win at least one more, or possibly two more, to clinch the number one seed. Mike could do it next week against Monticello.
But, you know, Coach Hembry would love to just run the table and make and people not have to figure out who's number one. Let them all start at number two.
Yeah. As both teams start to make their way out of the dressing room here tonight. Hey, our good friends at Number One Wash and Shine, if you need your car cleaned up this weekend, write this number down, 820-2171. Thomas Miller and his crew do a great job. They're open 7 days a week, so they'll do it Saturday or Sunday all weekend long. And they can clean your vehicle up, get you back on the road and out and driving around in a good, clean, shiny car. They offer the senior citizens discount. Again, as I said, they're open 7 days a week. The Number One Wash and Shine. Let them clean up your vehicle the next time it needs washing. Matt Trucks and Michael Burns at Trucks Heating and Air. They're your Red dealer. You know, Red units are made right here in Arkansas. They're made up in Fort Smith. They come with a great warranty. They're a great product. Matt believes in them, and that's the reason he sells them and installs them. If you're needing a new HVAC system, you need to give Trucks Heating and Air a call today at 870-820-1525 or 820-0722. That's Michael's number. They'll be glad to come take care of all your heating and air needs. And don't forget Dr. Kerry Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football this season. He wants to remind everyone to get their COVID shot and your flu shot as well. And also American Shifty Corporation. If you got big truck transmission problems or clutch or rear end problems, American Shifty Corporation is the people you need to call. Their numbers are 1-800-444-5977. They're located in North Little Rock on East Broadway. They've been in the big truck and heavy equipment repair business over 50 years. They're Arkansas's largest truck transmission and rear end rebuilders, and the reason they're the largest is because they're the best. And they can get you back on the road, in the woods, or on the job quicker than anybody else. You can call locally here in southeast Arkansas. You can call Michael Adair at 820-2028. And also we need to tell you about Harold's Processing. They're fixing to get busy with deer season, muzzleload season opening up tomorrow. If you kill that deer, you can take it out there. They'll clean it, process it, vacuum seal it, fix it however you want it. And they're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Daniel Peanut Robinson, he can do anything you want with deer, hogs, or cows, whatever you want to have slaughtered and butchered, they can take care of it and processed. That's Harold's Processing, formerly Laster's Deer Processing. They can handle all your processing needs from deer, hogs, and cows. Give them a call at 820-0795. Again, they're located on the Old Camden Road. That's West Pine at 1826 and a half. Open 7 days a week. Harold's Processing. All right, I think I got everybody in on that. David, what do you expect to see here in the second half? DeWitt's going to get the football.
I expect to see DeWitt. You're going to see one or two things out of DeWitt. If you start seeing them, I really believe, truly, that they're going to stick with their game plan, because that's the only way you build a program. As tempting as it is to start airing it out every play, that's not them. He needs to stick to his game plan, and so be it. Warren, I think, will bring the starters out for the first series, and then that'll be all she wrote.
35-point rules in effect, the sportsmanship rule, so once the clock gets started, it will not stop very often here in the third and fourth quarters as Jose Jacinto gets set to kick it off. He's got the wind at his back. He's been kicking down inside the 10 when he's been kicking it deep, and he has done that ever since the Lumberjacks have had the wind at their back, which was all the second quarter, and now they'll have it in the third quarter with the wind in their favor. Back deep is going to be Dagan Moser, and this kick will be fielded at the 12, bobbled. It's on the ground. Loose football at the 15-yard line, and the Lumberjacks have it. That's going to be Aiden Weaver hustling down on the special teams to recover the loose football. They let it hit the ground in front of them, and then it went off the arm of one of the return men, and there was Aiden Weaver to fall on it. So the Lumberjacks will have it 1st and 10 at the DeWitt 16-yard line. And we're not going to see the starters here on offense.
Not was it this close.
Sam Hollingsworth is going to be our quarterback. Let's see. It's going to be Matthew Powell, running back. We'll try to get you everybody's names here in just a moment. He's going to hand it off. Powell at the 15. Powell cuts to the outside. Still on his feet at the 10. Powell fighting to the 5. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Oh, my. Matthew Powell. Sophomore running back. He just wouldn't go down, would he?
No, he wouldn't.
Matthew Powell goes over from 16 yards out. The Lumberjacks go up 48-7. Here to start the third quarter. Jacinto will come on and attempt the extra point. Out of the hold of Hollingsworth. We're still needing somebody to get in there, waiting on Maddox Lassiter. He was over here celebrating on the sideline. He's on the special teams, on the extra point team. All right, snap is down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 49-7, Lumberjacks rolling. We're back in just a moment.
This year, there's no need to go all over Arkansas to find your next vehicle. At Lucky's of Monticello, we want to be your home for all your Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC needs.
I've been buying vehicles since I was 18 years old, and the easiest trade I ever made was at Lucky's in Monticello.
Call, click, or come by today and find new roads to Lucky's of Monticello, your home for big town selection and small town prices. 1215 Highway 425 North in Monticello, or online at autobuylucky.com. You'll find savings throughout the store during the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren. Ozark Mountain Jams, homemade jellies and preserves, a pint jar's only $3.98. Smoky Farms pork sausage, 27-ounce package, $3.98. Pillsbury cake mixes or brownie mix, 98 cents a box. Farmer's Pride bacon slices, 28-ounce package, only $2.98. And Super Chill soft drinks, 12-pack cans, 4 for $9.98. Shop the Super Value Foods Weekend Blowout Sale and save.
McGee leading Rising 42-14. Almost halftime. They were in a lightning delay too. They were in a lightning delay earlier tonight. Jacinto is going to kick this one off. Be fielded at the 20 and return up to the 20-yard line as he ran laterally across the field. On the return was Grayson Riggins. Warren special teams again doing a good job. Traylon Jackson was down there, one of the first ones, along with Sam Hollingsworth. So DeWitt will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. David Warren leading 49-7, and Matthew Powell just put an exclamation point point on the Warren score.
Yes, he did. We're looking at basically all new.
Yeah.
Sure looks like it.
We'll try to run down. I didn't have time while I go on offense.
Yeah.
One play and they went in. We'll try to tell you who's on defense. As it's like Eli Ashcraft's going to stay in at quarterback. No, that's a new quarterback, number 6. He's going to hand it off to number 9, hitting the backfield. Loose football. It's loose. A pickup. And let's see. In for the score. He's down at the 1. Warren forced a fumble in the backfield. And I'm not sure who came up with it on the scoop.
I'm not either.
I think it was number 10, which is Cameras Bale, I think. As the Lumberjacks will look at 1st and goal to go from the 1. And now the Lumberjacks, I'm not sure what they're doing. They're all on the sideline, huddled up around Coach Ember. Looks like they're going to go for 2 with the second stream offense.
They didn't score.
No, that's right. They're at the 1. You're right. They're at the 1.
They're showing mercy. That's bad, Jimmy.
Powell in the backfield. Sam Hollingsworth, your quarterback, takes the snap. Powell straight up the middle. Has got his second rushing touchdown on 2 carries tonight. Matthew Powell goes in from 1 yard out. It leads 55-7 now, Warren does.
He's only running as far as he has to.
So he's got 17 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's right.
All right. We're going to see a new kicker for the Lumberjacks. Is Eli Dinsmore, sophomore, going to get a chance to kick an extra point here. 55-7. Warren up on Dewitt. Clock already down to 6:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Snaps down, the kick's on its way, and it is good by Dinsmore. 56-7, Warren leads it. We're back in a moment.
What's the best thing about your car? I mean, it's nice if it looks great and has plenty of power, but the best part is it gets you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes us from illness to wellness. It's reliable transportation on the road to recovery. It's something to think about May 6th through the 12th as facilities across the country celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometowns.
This year, there's no need to go all over Arkansas to find your next vehicle. At Lucky's of Monticello, we want to be your home for all your Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC needs.
I've been buying vehicles since I was 18 years old, and the easiest trade I ever made was at Lucky's in Monticello.
Call, click, or come by today and find new roads to Lucky's of Monticello, your home for big town selection and small town prices. 1215 Highway 425 North in Monticello, or online at autobuylucky.com.
56-7, Lumberjacks lead it. Clock running here in the 3rd quarter. We're already halfway through as Dinsmore will kick this one off. Kicks it, and it's going to go off the hands of a DeWitt player and in the end zone, so it's a fair ball. He'll bring it out of the end zone, strips, and falls down at the 2. And, David, boy, the wheels have come off for DeWitt.
They have.
I mean, it's they ran one play and fumbled at the 16. They ran the second possession. They ran a play and fumbled at the 1. And now they're going to bring this one back
to the 20.
Because it's an automatic. I didn't think, even though it went off a player's hands in the play,
once it crossed, that's what I was thinking, was you cannot, once it goes in the end zone for any reason.
In high school
football. Now in college, oh yeah, he'd have had to brought it out, but more likely it's fair called it. But yeah, this is right.
They give it to him at the 20-yard line. They're going to hand it off and going to be dropped for a loss. It's number 35 carrying the football. That's Dylan Burns. All right, let's try to get the defensive players for you. I got Neo Harding out there at a defensive end. Number 53 is Dawson Horton playing one of the tackles. Number 55 is Contravius Starks playing the other tackle. And who else we got out there on defense? Number 32, that's J.D. Tillman. DeWitt's going to hand it off, right side, and hit and drop for no gain at the line of scrimmage. That was number 18. That is Irv Riviera making the stop. Number 70, Race Frazier's on the field. Number 26 is Landon Milton playing a linebacker spot. Back in the secondary, I see number 27. That's Eli Dinsmore. Number 8 is Sam Hollingsworth back there. Number 25 is Matthew Powell. And number 10 is Cameron Bale. Rolling to the right, Dewitt will throw. It's complete out at the 18. Going to get it out close to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 5, almost 6 on the play. But it'll still bring up 4th down and 10 for the Dragons from their own 19-yard line. 19 and a half, almost the 20.
Who's their quarterback
Number 6, Carson Mitchell. He's a 5'8" sophomore. Come on to punt it away. Warren not going to send anybody back deep. Leading 56-7 here with 2:48 to play in the third quarter. Ashcraft gets a good snap. He'll punt this one away into the wind. It's going to hit at the 44. Take a short drag and bounce out to the 46-yard line. And Warren's offense will have it right there at the 46.
Boy, that football looked like a sinker being thrown in baseball, didn't it? It died.
It died going into the wind. All right, let's try to run offensively. Who we got out there on the field for the Lumberjacks? I see 74 is Terrence Roberson. Number 53 is Dawson Harton. No, 63. My apologies. 63 will be the center. That is Alex Wardlaw. Number 55 is Kentravius Starks. 32 is Tillman. He'll be the H-back. Sam Hollingsworth is your quarterback, and Matthew Powell the running back. I think all likes the wide receivers now. We'll put Dinsmore in motion. Going to hand it off to Powell up the middle. Powell across the 40. Inside the 35. He's tripped up and brought down about the 32-yard line.
Powell has to be the best scouting team running back you're ever going to find.
He does it all for them. There'll be a first down for the Lumberjacks down at the 32-yard line. Let's see. Your wide receiving core now is Landon Milton at one wide out. Number 27, that is Dinsmore. And then number 10, that is Camarius Bale. On 1st and 10, Hollingsworth will take the snap with 1 minute to go in the third. Hand it off again to Powell. Powell inside the 30, breaks it to the outside. He's at the 25. Finally going to be caught and bumped out of bounds inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. You know, Matthew's getting the cleanup work here, but David, we saw him last week against Dumas. We've seen him a couple other times this season in the ball game.
Yeah.
Running with the starting offensive line.
What you got?
Pretty talented sophomore class coming back. 1st and 10, Lumberjacks at the 19-yard line. Warren's not going to snap the football. Game clock's down to 10. That's going to be the final play of the third period. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Warren leading 56-7. We're back after this.
Have you heard the old saying, money doesn't grow on trees, but it can grow in the right hand? Hi, this is Gail Hooker, Trust Officer with Union Bank Trust Department. Let us manage your investments, large or small, in a well-diversified portfolio customized to help you reach your financial goals. Please stop by our University branch or call me at 870-460-6432. Let Union Bank help you invest your money for a better tomorrow. Trust products are not FDIC insured, not bank issued, guaranteed, or underwritten. May lose value.
When you're involved in a vehicle accident, take it to James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren. James Glass and Body Shop has been in the auto body repair business longer than anybody else in town and can make your vehicle look like new again. James Glass and Body Shop is the full-service glass shop in Warren. They can custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren.
56-7 our score as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Warren on top of DeWitt. Sportsmanship rule has been in effect since halftime. It was 42-7 at the half. Warren's going to have it first and 10 at the 24-yard line of DeWitt with the second offensive unit out there. And I think, David, for the most part, DeWitt has planned their second unit as well defensively.
It's experience time.
Actually, there was a 5-yard penalty on the play. It was first and 15.
The delay of game.
Okay. Yeah, Warren just let the clock run out there.
Yeah.
All right, Hollingsworth will work out of the gun. Going to fake it to Powell and keep it himself. Hollingsworth over the right side inside the 20. Going to be bumped out of bounds down near the 15-yard line. And Sam Hollingsworth, he's a senior.
Number 8, Sam Hollingsworth on the carry.
He gets to run there for, we'll call it 10 yards, 9 yards make it. And bring up second down and 7 for the Lumberjacks. And they're going to let as much time run off the clock as they can here in the fourth quarter, leading 56-7. I think the update, I had a score on, it was 31-14, Crossett leading Monticello. So Monticello scored to start the second half. That game not in the sportsmanship rule. Star City was leading Dumas 42-7. Unit is out there and be kicking into the wind this time, though. First time Warren had to really kick into the wind. Snap is down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 63-7, Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in a moment.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed. South Ark, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
63-7, Lumberjacks lead it as Warren will kick it off. That Dinsmore kicks this one into the wind. It hits at the 5 and goes into the end zone for an automatic touchback. And the Dragons will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. But David, even Warren's second offensive unit against the second defensive unit for Dewitt been very effective here tonight. They're getting some good reps.
They have. And right now I think Coach Hembry wishes there was some way he could stop. Yeah. But how do you tell a team not to? You don't.
On 1st and 10 for Dewitt. They will work out of the shotgun. The new quarterback, they have a handoff up the middle, going to be hit to the line of scrimmage and stopped for no gain on the play. As the quarterback that time, Mitchell, hands off to his tailback. And coming up on the stop was Landon Milton, along with Leo Harding. And on the stop for the Lumberjacks, actually a loss about a yard on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and a long 11 now. It's down to 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to play in the ball game. Warren leading 63-7. And David Warren has had 9 possessions and they scored on 9 touchdowns. 9 times. Handoff again, hit in the backfield. He hit for a loss and dropped back at the 8. Hitting off the bottom of the pile for the Lumberjacks. That is Neo Harding. He's going to be something special.
One day.
He's a sophomore. We talked about him on special teams, being a headhunter. He's playing defensive tackle. Where's number 20? You know, you'd think he'd be one of the linebackers or defensive backs, but he's wearing number 20. He's up on the defensive line. He and Contravious Starks is out there. Number 70 is Race Frazier. And number 53 is Dawson Harden. DeWitt wanting to throw. They throw it over the head of the intended receiver out there, Hayden McCarley. And McCarley.
What do you...
I hadn't touched it.
What do you do in a situation such as this? You know DeWitt's punting, but when Warren gets the football back, Coach Hembry, we're talking about a conference team we are playing. He really doesn't want any more points. Yeah. I know that sounds funny, but he doesn't. That comes back to haunt you.
On 4th down, DeWitt will punt it away. Warren with no pressure, and it's a pooch kick as he shanks it off the side of his foot, but it's going to take a DeWitt roll. It hit at the 30 of DeWitt, rolls all the way out to the 40, the 45, all the way to the 49-yard line. And that's where...
An awful punt, but a good result.
Yep. So put it all the way out at the 49-yard line with 4 minutes and 15 seconds and counting left to go here. We want to thank all of our sponsors, and especially at the live read. Sometimes it's hard to get them in on the night like tonight. But number 1, Wash and Shine, 820-2171 when you need your car cleaned up. Trucks, Heating and Air, Matt Trucks and Michael Burns. They're your Rudd dealer. 820-1525 or 820-0722 is their number to call. Dr. Kerry Pennington reminds you to get your COVID or flu vaccine. Also, American Shifty Corporation. You're in the big trucking business or logging business, heavy equipment.